Keep them guessing. With haste. Battle favors the fearless. Coming through. There's blood in the air. Mutilate them. Is that blood? No, never mind. What path lies before me? I bet that'll fit in my pack. I need a quick word.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you. Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
what was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Listen to sense now. I don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are... Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going. Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Then we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good? I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Hang on though. Looks like you've got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up.
Gods, what now? Do you have a tax collector on your tail?
You're closer than you think. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Karlach and Will seem to have put their differences aside. I thought it was going to come to blows for a moment.
I don't know what you mean. It's nothing, really. Fine, I'll tell you. So long as it spares me your ham-fisted threats. I worship Shah, the mistress of the night. It is my holy mission to oppose Selûne, her teachings and her followers.
It hurts.
Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it. Forever, ideally. And you assume too much about what I can and cannot tell. Secrecy is everything for Shah's children. It is our code, our creed, our shield. I even keep secrets from myself. I had my memories suppressed, so that nothing I know could be used against the Dark Lady. Once I prove myself, my memories will be restored. I'm not sorry I kept this from you. Not one bit. Though, perhaps that might change, if you can show an open mind. All right. As I said, Shah is my patron, my mistress. Goddess of darkness and loss. I assume you've heard of her? My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss. Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals. We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths. Curious. Most are afraid of my lady. I think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company. The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow. I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor. I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons. It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure. I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough. It always does.
Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Werde ich wegschicken.
Shah's blessings upon you. If you're sure. Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
What can I do you for? Trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail. Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive him. Anyway, what were we talking about? Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you? Oh, man! Lucky you! That's the dream! Maybe when this is all done, you can show me where you came from. My family home's long gone, but I'll show you my favorite chow hall in the city, if it's still standing. Why are we slowing down? Yeah, let's go straight there. Whatever those fucks are getting up to, it's nothing good. Just to say, by the way, they're not really paladins. Lackeys of the Archdevil playing dress-up as paladins of Tyr. No honor among devils. It wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the whole of how and why, but I remember the devils slavering with delight. I should have looked after the Elterans more. Gone out of my way to make sure they were all right. The long and short of it was, I didn't want to risk my neck. I let them get on with the nightmare, same as I had to. But Avernus is no place for decent folk. I'm glad they got out. So glad. Aces! What a charmer. Marching. Excuse.
I shall be here in my cap. As the
Weisheit brauchen wir nämlich überhaupt nicht und packen dann lieber. Mit Lae'zel nehmen wir natürlich den Eid der Vergeltung und verteilen dann für unseren Paladin hier entsprechend die Punkte nochmal etwas anders. Weisheit brauchen wir nämlich bei Weisheit sich ein bisschen Geschicklichkeit und dann gehen wir direkt weiter zur nächsten Stufe in Stufe. Tut sich ein bisschen was beim Paladin. Vor allem bekommt ihr hier die verschiedenen Aktionen hinzu, die entsprechend euren Angriff schon mal ziemlich stark auf Stufe 2 machen und so könnt ihr schon mal ordentlich Damage austeilen mit dem Paladin. Das ist der Vergeltung. Ansonsten gehen wir hier im Kampfstil natürlich auf die großen Waffen, denn wir werden immer Zweihandwaffen, Schwerter oder auch Lanzen tragen, die dann ordentlich Schaden austeilen. Zaubersprüche sollten wir hier auf jeden Fall auch noch auswählen und die entsprechend gut anpassen. Hier haben wir jetzt 5 Plätze frei, die wir entsprechend wählen können und dazu würde ich euch Folgendes empfehlen. Niederstrecken zunächst einmal, um Feuerschaden auszuteilen, dann nehmen wir noch hier unten donnerndes Niederstrecken, um quasi Blitzschaden auszuteilen und dann nehmen wir hier zorniges Niederstrecken, um physischen Schaden auszuteilen. So haben wir nämlich schon mal 3 verschiedene Schadensarten, die den Gegner immer umhauen, egal wie was er resistent ist. Als die 2 offenen Zauberplätze könnt ihr noch Heldenmut nehmen, was natürlich ziemlich gut ist, denn temporär steigert das eure Lebenskosten bzw. Lebenspunkte. Oder Segen könnt ihr dann noch aussuchen, was ihr jetzt als nächstes nimmt, bleibt euch völlig frei überlassen. Was auch noch sehr gut ist, ist Schild des Glaubens. Das sind die 3, bei denen ihr jetzt das nächste auswählen könnt. Ich persönlich gehe da auf Heldenmut, weil wir eben jede Runde 7 temporäre Punkte dazu bekommen und macht dann noch Wunder dazu. Das jetzt ausgewählt und ihr könnt dann damit auch heilen bzw. uns zu heilen. Aber andererseits, hier passiert erstmal nicht viel. Klar, wir bekommen ein paar Aktionen, ein bisschen Lebenskraft dazu, aber hier kann man jetzt gar nicht so viel skillen. Wir können hier den Gegner verdammen, also entsprechend den Vorteil uns im Kampf verschaffen, aber vor allem sind das hier meistens automatische Dinger, die wir hier auch nicht großartig ändern, sondern dann quasi einfach weiter zur Stufe 3 gehen. Wir gucken jetzt hier nochmal, okay, sind alle Zauber drin, die wir vorher haben wollten, das passt also, den Befehlen Zauber haben wir dann noch hinzubekommen und gehen dann weiter in die nächste Stufe. Da drücken wir jetzt gleich einmal annehmen und kommen dann quasi in Stufe 4 rein und können dann weiter auf, zack, und schon sind wir bei der nächsten Stufe, nämlich Stufe 4 als Paladin. Und hier gibt es das neue Klassenmerkmal, nämlich eine extra Angriff, quasi eine extra Ladung. Ihr könnt also jetzt schon mit der Stufe 4 zweimal mit dem Paladin angreifen und gleich werden wir sogar 3-mal in einer Runde mit dem Paladin angreifen, was schon ziemlich stark ist. Als Talent solltet ihr euch unbedingt aussuchen für den Paladin den Meister mit den schweren Waffen, also Meisterschaft schwere Waffen, das nehmen wir auf jeden Fall.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
What's with
useful?
Whoever killed those gnolls might be nearby. Careful.
Let's have a look.
Cut it out.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home. Zariel? Certainly not. We serve Tyr, Lord of Justice, and no other. Please, mercy. Half of us are badly injured, the other half dead. I admit, we ambushed you. An assignment from our gods, Tyr. We thought you a devil, and with your flames you proved us right. But Tyr will not consign us to our death. He is merciful. Leave us, and we'll leave you. Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlak, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!